difference between the last three and the first three is that the last three were, was designed as a story. And even though it was split among three movies, each act of a play or a book or whatever, or a chapter, has an arc and a climax and that sort of thing. There's technical issues that go on, which allow you to break it up into three pieces. But it's very plot-oriented. It's very much a story. The first three that I just finished is really a backstory. So ultimately, it's character-driven, and it's really about a lot of exposition, of explaining where everybody is, where it comes from. To be honest with you, that's why I always start my films in the middle. I don't like that part, And I think most people who write books or plays or anything would like to cut the first act out, or the first 2 or 3 chapters out of the book, and just get to the point. And it worked with 4, 5, and 6. I mean, I could start in the middle and it still made sense, and you still know what's going on. But the style and the nature of the first 3 is very different. It's not plot-driven, it's character-driven. And as a result, it has a different kind of an arc to it. Also, to be very honest with you, the backstory was, I don't know, 7 pages or something like that. Just explained who the characters were, where the Empire came from, and all this kind of stuff. Well, episode 1 was about 20% of that. Basically, this is how he grew up. This is how he became a Jedi. This is how he made friends, and was setting up Anakin. And the rest of it was kind of a riff that I did, sort of a jazz riff. And then the same thing in the next one is, I used about 20% of the story, and then the rest, which was, he gets married, and his mother dies, and a few points that have to be there, and then I did another riff to kind of get us through that one. And this one has got, 60% of the story. So most of the story is in this one. It just, when you lay it out and try to do it in 3 films, I could have done it in 2, to be very honest with you, except there's this age thing that keeps getting in, and I didn't want to do one of those awful dissolves where he's 10 and then suddenly he's 16. So I decided I wanted to do episodes 1, 2, and 3. I didn't want to do 1, 2, and then skip 3 and then go to 4, 5, and 6. So that's why it is the way it is. Among 3 movies, each act of a play or a book or whatever, or a chapter, has an arc and a